Hello everyone, welcome to this reading and welcome to my channel. So this reading will be all about what are the intentions of the person on your mind. So I just would like to put out that this is a general reading, and also the tarot is only meant for the messages that you need to hear at that moment. So especially those kind of readings like the intentions of the other person, there might be a potential that it can be triggering. So I just wanted to put it out at first that please only take the messages that are actually resonating with you, and try not to make it resonate. If it doesn't, just leave out the messages. I just wanted to say it at first, and then we can start with the reading. That this is going to be group number 1, this is going to be group number 2, and this is going to be group number 3. So you can pause the video, meditate a while, and then you can just choose your pile in whichever way you like to. And you can find the timestamps in the description box below, and I will see you at your group. Hello, group number 1. If you've chosen this pile, this cards, then this is going to be your reading. So before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you the messages I was feeling when I was meditating for you. And they're only the general messages, so they don't need to all resonate. So take only the ones that are resonating with you. I felt like there's a new person, there's someone you recently met with in your life. So this reading is mostly focusing on this connection on your mind. It's like a new opening door. And it just feels like so easy with this person. Like they're like nice feelings. And I felt like soft lips. Maybe unforgettable. Also, I'm not sure if there is a distance between you two. And yeah, it's like opening a new door, but they're the general messages. So these two cards are from the lover circle, I guess, and they are the messages that you need to know about this connection. So let me move forward with them. The first one, this one, it always just makes me more focused on the masculine side, who's a bit no, I feel like masculine who's willing to actually get in touch with their feminine side. But this says that look deep within your heart and you will feel my love for you as deep as the ocean. That's a beautiful, actually, love message. And this card with the tree, it says that time. You are trying too hard, give it time. So it feels like there are very strong feelings from both sides in this relationship. However, one side, that might be you, trying to control the situation instead of letting it go with the flow. The time especially says that you're trying too hard, give it a time. So as I see that the feelings are really mutual, and if how this person makes you feel is quite new, then this is something meant to be in your life. This is something you need to actually give it a try. That might be also triggering for you, maybe in some cases, if you haven't felt in this way with someone else before. So it just, maybe you're just looking out for some kind of validations from somewhere because you don't want to get hurt. But it's just like a two-sided mutual feeling is the message that I'm getting for you. And if you would like to know about how your person might have been feeling it, so this is kind of the message from their higher self, that if you really just calm your mind and let the true feelings just flow to the surface, then you will feel my love for you. It's like what you're actually feeling deep within your heart. But I would like to see first, what is your current energy towards this person, so that you can actually validate if this is really your reading or not. So let's see how this group number 1 feels towards the person on their mind. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It seems like you have been wishing for something for quite a long while, and the devil in here. You have been wishing for something for quite a while and you haven't seen it come to fruition still. It doesn't have to be specific with this connection. If you have been looking out for love for quite a long while, it seems like you have been a bit bored and you kind of like lost in touch with your inner child. There's devil in here. There's some... Let me get one more card and then see all at once. And the star. Okay, and the hangman at the bottom of the deck. So basically, how you're feeling is that you don't want to go back to any kind of patterns that you already just dealt with and you know that you healed them with. So with this devil card, it's just like the lover's card in here, like a female, like the feminine and the masculine, but the devil in between. So what I feel is that you're kind of afraid of actually getting attached to that person. You feel like this is your wish fulfillment. You feel like you can really be your authentic self with this person. You feel like after everything that you've gone through, all the hardships, I feel like there have been many obstacles, many different types of relationship, which was teaching you, like all of them were teaching you something new. You just want to feel relaxed. But in the middle of how you're feeling towards that person, there is this devil energy because there are fears. Like this is one of the messages and advices from your guides. They just do not want you to just give anything away to your fears because of any kind of past experiences that you are having. Like in this card, both the masculine and the feminine, you can see that they're actually covering their let's say the genital parts, the parts that are more sensitive. So it just seems like maybe you guys haven't been actually so open to each other about how you're feeling. So there are some like not sensitivities, but vulnerabilities from both of your side that you might be trying to actually hide from each other. And this is my first time just actually realizing that there is the green color on this devil's, arms and shoulders over here. So green always represents like a heart chakra color. So whatever you are afraid of, whatever is on your mind that you just want to hold yourself back from, there is actually a bit more pure, like a feeling in here, like love. The fact that you might be fearing from just going back to any kind of old patterns, which is kind of hard because like you learned them from a harder way. You learn them from experience. So whenever there will be something, some alarming or the red flag that you realize, I don't feel like you guys would like even to go back to those patterns. So this is just like a reminder and an advice from your guides, just telling that please let it go with the flow. There is, with the hangman at the bottom of the deck, you have to let go of the overthinking or creating scenarios on your mind that things could get worse. Or, I should be all the time prepared because I don't want to get hurt. If that's the case on your mind. I just want to get one more clarification for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and I will move forward with your person's intentions towards you. I just want to understand if you have been really waiting for so long to have a relationship, to find to find someone that you can share your life with. There is a sun in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been like playing on the safer side for so long. Like the sun in reverse usually tells me that it's again like this inner child in here. You're bored, like you were just giving your power away basically. there might be many sparks on your mind, in your soul, that you would like to do something new, something different. And when you think about them, you get excited. However, you just do not take an action towards it. So you only focus on the obstacles. You can see that this little guy, this inner child, is kind of condoling the horse over here, and they are just in front of the castle walls. And they're not even taking an action. They're, I don't want to say pitying, but they're just like really deep into their emotions and just kind of feeling safer to be there rather than just taking an action to, go over the wall and try to see what's behind it rather than just keep stuck in here. Okay. So yeah, these are how you are actually feeling. What's your energy towards the person on your mind? If that was resonating with you, then you might want to just start with the rest of the reading, so that now I can just look at what are your person's intentions towards you. What are your person's intentions towards group number 1, their guides? 4 of Pentacles. There's something they cannot let go of. Yeah. On their mind, what it is that they would like to start a new chapter. They would like to leave things behind that are not serving to them. However, they are heartbroken. Like they had some experiences in the past as well, which is still lingering to them. So there are some chapters in their life that they might haven't just closed yet. Not because they would like to go back to that person, that people. It's just because the experience itself, how it made them feel, how it made them realize, what kind of learnings they gained from them. So there are some still lingering feelings. That's why they might as well want to kind of play safe in that sense. But I'll clarify 4 of Pentacles in a while. So what else? What are the intentions of the person on group number 1's mind, their guides? What are the intentions of the person in group number 1's mind? I feel like they are financially stable, and the Death again in reverse. This is a chapter that they haven't just closed yet. So I feel like there's some unfinished business before you, and I don't literally feel like they still have ties with someone. It's just like mentally, like emotionally, there is some healing process that they haven't fully completed yet. So in order to start a new chapter with you, they are in the awareness of they have to just close out that chapter first. Yeah, the Strength in reverse. If there are some ups and downs, if there's like hot and colds in the situation that you're in with that person now, that's the reason. Like they do not feel at their full power. They are not super confident about themselves. They might not be literally making you feel it. They do not want it, as I feel that it's just like more shying away, but not like telling or expressing their feelings on a so honest level, because they don't want to look weak. So they want to figure it out themselves, but they know that they have to just deal with their unresolved issues first to come to you. Yeah, 5 of Wands in reverse. Like there might have been too much conflict in their previous relationships. Maybe like too much talk or too much drama. So they might be also having fears if that kind of a pattern will just repeat, or what can they do actually to not to live in the same patterns, to like break free from it, just like turning this death upside down and closing the chapter. They want something equal, give and take. They want something fair for both parties involved. I'll get this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like they are in the awareness of the fact that if if they cannot just open themselves up, so you're gonna pull your energy back. If you have already done it, they know the reason why. Even if you are not in an open communication or might not be communicating so much, maybe not every day. So they are in the awareness of it. They know the reason why. They're receptive in that sense. And also, I'm sorry, they might be the one that prefer to pull their energy back also from you, just because they are just not there yet that they can open themselves up to you. The World, it's the end of the major arcana. So if, like, depending on which side of the world you're in, but like if you're going through the autumn season, then the World card usually represents going with the flow and going with the flow of the seasons. So the in autumn, like everything kind of like, turns towards themselves. So rather than just like a flourishing, they know that they need to rejuvenate and take time out for themselves. So with the World card and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is kind of like what I'm feeling this person might be doing it currently. But this is going to make them start a new chapter in their life. They just would like to resolve any kind of unjust situations, and they do not want to leave anything unfair with you, I feel. So let me clarify the Four of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reverse. So just take it as it resonates, but they might be still holding on to something, some past relationship. I don't want to say it's like literal, the person itself, but there are those emotional attachments that I'm feeling it. This should be like their intentions towards you, but this is usually like what I'm getting when I'm feeling it. What about the Death cards? Okay, we got Four of Swords with the Death. They really feel like they need to take a rest for themselves. They just need to take a time out for themselves to really make things clear, because I just feel like really in their previous relationships, there were some like arguments mostly. There were too much like a distorted fire, that too much like unbalanced energy to really make them tired. Especially a distorted feminine energy was the one that they were dealing with, that I feel. Especially when I look at that like a woman's face on in here. So this is one thing that they might be really getting afraid of, like putting themselves in back. Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. So they really just want to take the sidelines and play on the sidelines for now. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please. Is it their energy, or do they feel like with number one pull their energy back from them? Okay, two cards. Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's an interesting combination. As I was saying it before, so it seems like this is like both of your energy. So if you pull your energy back, so this is like him. He knows that he needs to be stable for you. He knows that he should resolve his issues before coming to you. That's why he feels like if now happened to just start something new with you, then there will be something missing in this at this home life. There will be something missing in the 3D. He cannot provide everything to you. So that's like the main reason why he might be just pulling his energy back, if that's resonating with you. And the Wheel of the Fortune is in reverse. He don't want to push, or she don't want to push anything which is not ready yet. And the Nine of Pentacles, like, they are seeing you as a very independent person the very attractive, independent, can get whatever they want, or any kind of person that that you want. But that might be kind of intimidating. That might be the reason why they kind of feel that pressure that I have to resolve whatever I just kind of left on the sidelines in my past before like moving forward with him or her. Okay. I would like to see what do you need to know? What else do you need to know about this connection, group number 1? What else do you need to know about this connection? Choices. So feeling blocked, restrained. So I feel like this is you. So you don't feel like you have options. You feel like your options are taken away from you and like you cannot move forward. You just need to sit in sadness, in agony, and then kind of wait, just like this, like, girl in here. I mean, like, your intentions are pure. You just want to be happy. You've been through a lot. And honestly, your guys really doesn't want to see you like this. They just want to remind you that you have choices. Like, you have choices literally, like the people in your life that are going to come in your life. And also you have choices in that situation as well. Like, none of us, especially you, are not restricted to stay in a situation which is making you feel which does not make you feel happy every day, or which makes you think or question all the time, even if it's like a new thing, even if it makes you feel really, really good at first. Still, your guys would like to say that if you're constantly feeling down or questioning yourself or questioning the connection, if you have too much what ifs on your mind, or you're constantly looking out for answers, the first is give it a time. When we need answers the most, usually when we feel like we need answers the most, and we keep looking out for it. There was one lady who was saying it in her readings. This is the time actually we are not going to get a solid answer. So we just really need to sit and contemplate. So this is just like a reminder from your guides that you have choices. Investigate and 6 to 7 some progress. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. That's very interesting. Something is hatching. Now that egg is hatching over here, something is going to transform so soon. I mean, I was kind of feeling before, just like looking under the deck to that card, like something might happen like divinely, basically. Something come up to a point so that it can actually make you decide sooner than you even think. So you might find out something, you might just have a talk. Like, if you even like ask the questions on your mind, I guess like it can really ease up many tension on your mental health, like for your own mental ease, let me say, if there are some questions on your minds or what ifs on your mind. Okay, so I would like to see what is next in love for you, group number 1. Okay, worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. It also came in reverse. I haven't been taking reversals in this deck, but I feel like you're sick of waiting. That's one thing. The second thing is, do not take this one literally. So there is definitely your divine match coming into your life. I'm not saying that this is him or her. I'm also like not saying that this is not like him or her, but like your match is just like coming. It's on its way. There is separation. There might be a separation with this person currently. Let me see. And a deception. I don't know if you found out something recently about his or her past. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. When you be present in your moment and keep finding the things that you actually love and pull your energy back from the situation for a while, you're going to attract what you deserve and what you actually want. And it's also going to help you to realize what you want in a relationship. Like whenever we just jump from one relationship or situationship to another just because it did not work, we keep actually learning and gaining understanding of what we do not want, because like it did not work, so I did not like this, that's why I didn't continue with that, or I realized my boundary there, or also in that situation, even if it did not led you to be end up together, still there might be good qualities of that person you like. So you might be like, okay, yeah, in my next relationship or my happily ever after, yeah, I want those qualities, to be in this like a woman or in this man. Tell me more about the attraction part, please. Codependency. If there are still some lingering thoughts on you about the codependency, like some kind of addictions are affecting your romantic life, it says, if you have already healed some codependent patterns in your life, your guys are just like reminding you that you already healed them, you already realized of them. So please do not just forget the lessons you learned. Like the fact that you might be feeling like you don't have any other options might be coming from this kind of old mindset, which might be caused by the fear. If you have this idea of like, I'm gonna find the one, and you might be too much fixated on this idea, so I feel like you just need to let go of it. And the honeymoon, yeah, enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. I feel like very like a beautiful and a cheerful energies are on its way to you. However, you really need to like let yourself enjoy, like regardless of the circumstances. I mean, like we don't have control over any other people's feelings and actions. They're gonna feel in the way that they want to and they need at that moment. Like you can only prioritize yourself first, and then when you prioritize yourself first, the other person, energetically even, they're going to receive it, so they're going to act in this way. And let your friends help you is reverse at the bottom. If you have pulled yourself back from your social circle, if you felt like people won't understand you, maybe it's a nice idea to open up to someone about what you're feeling, what you're going through. So one last advice card. There, too much for group number 1 about the situation on their mind, their spirit guides. Treasure Island came in reverse and it's a 9 card. This is one kind of like a stepping stone for you, for your learning. But there is some resistance still, as I was saying before. So the protection message of this card, let me see, says that poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. So these ideas and core beliefs come along with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of a disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you are caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired? So you hold on so tight that you miss opportunities to expand. You're challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim. I guess that was a very beautiful message and I was resonating all over the reading. So that's all I have for you, group number one. I hope it was helpful and I hope it was resonating. But I'm really wishing you um, like a mind of calmness, if that's the thing, even as a phrase in English. But I wish you an amazing rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you next time, and bye bye. Hello, group number two. If you have chosen these cards, then this is going to be your reading. So before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I was feeling during your meditation. I felt like actually there might not be a particular person on your mind. Maybe you have like more than one options, but I don't feel like you're tied up to someone or in a serious relationship. I feel like you're more like weighing your options, and you are quite happy to be yourself. Like have a time to yourself and discovering yourself. And I just felt like a very tranquil energy from your side that was like a very calming and beautiful. But yeah, this is just like general messages. So take the ones that are resonating with you and leave the rest. So those cards are about what do you need to know about this connection on your mind. So the first one is with this lady on the tree. It feels like she's wishing for something. So imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I feel that this is you. I feel that like you're in this awareness. You're in this awarenessation. Is there a word like this? I'm having a hard time with the word aware, but yeah. You're in this mindset right now. This is what you have learned until now. This is what you're kind of mastering right now. So that's a very beautiful place to be in. It's like a very beautiful manifestation point of view, actually, with this calm mindset. That might be the reason why I felt this tranquil energy from your side, and you're not like that tied up to someone, because you just know that eventually things are gonna unfold in a way that they wanted to. And with this one, okay, that's a very intimate card, and it's a sexual union. It says that honor the places in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. You might have been intimate encounter with someone recently, and that might have been a very actually different like a different reaction it created. Maybe on your body it might have been different. Maybe you were even like hard to put it into the words, like how did I feel in this way. There was like a big energetic exchange in a positive way that I feel with this card. So that person's energy might have also affected you with this calmness as well. Okay, so now I first want to look at your energy towards the person on your mind, just to confirm that this reading is for you. So let me see, what are the energies of group number two towards the person on their mind? What are the energies of group number two towards the person on their mind? I feel like you're open to them. You're pretty open to them. And you're coming from a pretty emotionally balanced place. When you're in communication, when you're thinking about them, you're quite like connected with your intuition. And I feel like you have this kind of energetic bond and exchange between you as well with this person. I want to get this. This Ace of Swords. This is in the reverse position. I'm not sure. This like reminds me of like a distance a bit, with the mountains at the background as well. There might be some questions on your mind, that some obstacles that needed to be overcome. So maybe you haven't ever talked about it yet. So that might be lingering on your mind. But this is not like a negative or pessimistic thing that I feel. Maybe you want to talk about how you're feeling. maybe you want to like clarify some things for the person in your mind, like if you like maybe your previous experiences, you would like to have a chat about them with the person on your mind. So what does group number 1 like feel towards the person on their mind? Hermit. You are kind of being precocious. You just want things to like hatch at their own time with this egg over here. You just want things to go with the flow. You don't want to just rush towards them. Okay, they really flew out. 7 of Pentacles in the flip position. And the King of Wands. Okay, you really found them stable, but you also found them quite stubborn. They are very assertive. I don't want to say arrogant, but like I guess even if they like put on the shoes of arrogance, it's not like a very distorted way, but they're kind of quite aware of what they're doing. And at times you might be liking it, but you find them quite stubborn. And there's one issue maybe you haven't talked yet. So that might be causing you to feel a bit like bored, or like time is kind of running out, and you don't want to wait too much. If there are like some personal traits on that person that you felt similar in your previous relationships, you might be thinking about them. That might be the reason why the Hermit is in the middle of your reading. In fact, I want to just clarify. Yeah, there was the Fool in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I want to clarify this Hermit. What are you thinking actually? And the cloth of the Hermit, it's in the color of blue over here. So blue is a throat chakra color. So you might be contemplating on like having a conversation with him. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of, sorry, I'm a bit excited. You're kind of holding yourself back with this Ace of Wands in the flip position. There is something on your mind that you're quite excited and passionate about. However, maybe you're waiting for the correct time to express yourself or to feel balanced. The Devil energy at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Maybe you don't want to come as too harsh. But now we can look at what are the intentions of the person of your mind. What are the intentions of the person on group number 2's mind there, guys? What are the intentions of the person that's on group number 2's mind? Okay, Temperance. Ooh, I love this energy. I mean, they're emotionally stable, that I feel. I mean, like they know what they want from life, especially with the King of Wands in here. Although this is like how you view them, still I feel that there is like very much of like credit that I should give it to you, that that's a correct kind of representation of him, how you're feeling. So the Temperance card, they're a balanced soul, and they're quite easy to get on well with. They know how to evaluate people. They know how to receive them. They know how to act according to different situations or environments. They are not hot-tempered. They learn how not to be, at least. But besides of explaining how he or she is, they want to balance. They want to bring back the balance in this situation, or they want to just protect the balance that you two have already acquired too. There's beautiful rainbow in here. I feel like he or she has quite high expectations of this connection you two are sharing. There is a long-term potential that they might be seeing it. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, they might be seeing from, sorry for this annoying voice of my chair, but okay, no, it's not. They might be seeing you from time to time that you do not quite feel confident to yourself. Or maybe they're also feeling about your energy. I really feel you guys are quite energetically connected in the 5D. I feel like you're already like in a 3D connected, but whenever you are not 3D, there is like a huge 5D connection, energetic exchange over here, especially if you have been intimate with them. With the Queen of Wands in here, so whenever you have doubts, I feel like they feel it. I want to check the other cards. They have Two of Pentacles. They can feel your hesitation, even when you're around them, when hesitating or not. Interesting reading. So what are the intentions of the person on group number 2's mind there, guys? Queen of Cups. Wow, they really see you as this loving, beautiful creature, even like a potential mom of their future kids. They love this. They love this warmness that you are giving it to them, and they actually really would like to start something new with you. I don't think that they're kind of person that shies away from expressing their emotions. At least they learn not to be, even if they were in the future. They were in the past, I'm sorry. They might be even thinking about giving you some gifts or like offering you something, like some proposal, but not like in a engaging kind of a way. That might be, why not? But like proposing some ideas, something, especially when I'm seeing this little bouquet on her lap. And that might be causing you to think for a while. No, I use the word cause, but not in a bad way. Like that might be kind of making you feel interested. No, just like the Queen of Cups in this card, she looks interesting to the cup. And I saw 11:11 on the clock when I was saying that. Actually, yeah, if you're seeing repetitive numbers, like 111, 222, so there might be also messages for you to ease away your worries if you have any. Or there might be the times that his higher self is actually connecting with you at that moment, so you can be like pay a bit more closer attention to what you're thinking at that moment. High Priestess, they see you as this very beautiful, intuitive, spiritual being, actually, and a very balanced person. They see you that even if you have this doubts about yourself from time to time, you're a quite balanced person that they might not even understand why you were just like maybe having questions about yourself. I mean, they really think very highly of you, but it's not in a way that, oh, they put you on a pedestal and they don't feel deserving of you. No, it's just like, I feel like they know your worth. So it's the very beautiful thing. Oh, I'm so happy. So, what else? What are the intentions of the person on group number 2's mind there, guys? What are the intentions? Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting. If they had any kind of patterns in the past that maybe they might have in a player, or you know, they were just like seeing multiple people and not like continuing of the connections, then now I feel like they do not want to do that anymore. They just want to settle down, and they want to clear out all the questions that you might be having on your mind as well. Wow, I like this energy. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, they feel like you are good on your own. Like, apart from the fact that you're very attractive, you're very financially stable, like anyone could want you, but they do not want you to be also single. What I am feeling it, they see you as this beautiful empress energy. I mean, like also very fertile. They might be seeing you with this mother also. I mean, they're very like a future related thoughts from their side to you. The Fool in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like they do not want to just wait too long time when deciding upon future occasions. If if the relationship is going to get to the next level. So I don't feel like he's a kind of person that's going to like waste too much time. If he's sure he's going to take an action and like propose an idea about like moving the relationship forwards. If it's taking him a longer while, or her a longer while, I don't think that they are thinking it seriously. And after that point of their life, what I feel is that they don't feel like they have time to like waste. So if they're like investing energy on someone because they really want to be with them. So clarify the Temperance, please. 6 of Wands. Wow. Okay. They might be going in public actually with you, like if you haven't just put a name on it yet, or like taking the relationship to the next level, basically. They are just amazing cards. I'm just so sorry. It's so very nice to have such kind of a reading, seriously. I'm so happy for you guys. If it's resonating, I hope that it's resonating. So, they really want to bring balance to the connection. And with the rainbow, I was just feeling some future vibes. And with the 6 of Wands, they really would love to. Actually, their intentions are very long-term with you, like making it known. I feel like they have also like come through some hardships, and 8 of Cups is usually represented like leaving something behind. I feel like this is kind of like their past energy. They really figured out what they actually want with the Magician. They really figured out what they want in a relationship, in a life. 9 of Cups in reverse for clarifying the Queen of Cups. I don't know if you guys have like spent too much time together, like alone, or were there like other people involved? So I feel like whatever the case is, so like just the opposite situation is just planned. If you have mostly like spent some time alone, it's a very weird interpretation, but I just want to say that they want you to meet with their friends as well, or just the opposite. Then if you have spent some time usually with the people around, then they want you guys to be like alone, basically. But also in this deck with the 9 of Cups, there is an interpretation of maybe not having some genuine connections, but I'm not going to interpret it in a way that is from his intentions, but he might be seeing that maybe you might not be having quite like genuine connections around you. Okay, very interesting with the Tower in here as well. I really want to clarify the clarification of the 9 of Cups in reverse in here. Why the 9 of Cups is clarifying in reverse the Queen of Cups there, guys? Why is clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse position? There is Ace of Wands in reverse to clarify the Queen of Cups again. So here's in here 2 Ace of Wands. I feel like it's going to the way that how much you guys are actually quite connected in the 3D, and how much he or she can feel whenever you have doubts. So it's actually saying that they're also quite intuitive, just like you. That's one of the reasons why you guys could just share such kind of like a strong connections. And the Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. And I was saying that, whatever is on your mind, like they really do feel it, sense it. I just keep repeating myself. Please clarify the 7 of Swords in reverse. Why the 7 of Swords in reverse? Even here. Nine of Wands, and High Priest. This is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot deck. Okay, so they have been through a lot. Different relationships, different obstacles, but you can see that in this deck, in the Nine of Wands, the lady, the woman's face, she looks actually quite like proud of herself. I mean, she hasn't given up. She hasn't got discouraged. On the contrary, all the experiences she's gone through made her even stronger, regardless of the gender in here. So what he wants is, he's just basically saying that after everything I've gone through with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I know what I do not want. And after everything I've gone through, I know what I want. So I'm not going to give up on something. I want something stable, and I would like to make a commitment with the High Priest. With the Hierophant isn't here, what it tells me, basically. Yep, Page of Wands. Like, it doesn't matter how, like, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how, like, confident or stable they are, like, looking from outside, just like maybe King of Wands that you're seeing. However, he just kind of feels like the little boy in here. Whenever maybe they see you, or they talk with you, or they just think about a feature with you. I just wanted to see what you needed to know about this connection. Okay, 2 cards in reverse. First is, I want to be a queen. It came in reverse, says that stating your sovereignty, and is it a declaring? Yeah, declaring freedom, passing a test, and the belief. Strange encounters. Okay. They both came in reverse. I feel like there is some lack of trust in yourself. Like, when it comes to that connection, can it be really that true? Can it be really that beautiful? Can this unicorn be really real? There are those questions in your mind. I mean, like, you can see how confident that little girl looks like. But it came in reverse, so there are some doubts and questions in your mind. I would like to actually quickly check the reversal meanings of these cards. So I want to be a queen in the reverse position. It says that fear of your power, a preference for being told what to do rather than deciding what is best for you. Acquiescing to another's will, seeing power as a corrupting influence, a shrinking away from potential, fear of failure, over-compromising. So actually, this is going hand to hand with how he or she views you. You know, when I was saying that they view you that you're this beautiful empress, you're this queen of cups. However, from time to time, you really just doubt yourself, and they just do not understand how a person like her or him can doubt themselves. So this is your energy. I guess from time to time, you really do not want to like take charge, because you might not want to be responsible of the results of your actions. They're all related with like how we grow up when we were as a kid. But so yeah, just like in here, preference for being told what to do rather than deciding what is best for you is basically the explanation. And with the belief cards, it says that refusing to accept differences, a feeling that your spiritual encounters or mystical visions are unreal, untrue, or fantasy, disliking being in unfamiliar places or spaces, finding people too different for you to really connect or engage with, a refusal or difficulty believing in the existence of elemental beings. Wow. Okay, if you have been encountering with some supernatural activities, or also like after encountering with them or her, if they're a bit more like spiritually awakening than you, so they might have also awakened something within you, because you two are really sharing a big like a bond in here. So your guys are basically telling you with these two cards came in reverse hand to hand, do believe what you're feeling and what you're saying because they are real. So this reading is kind of like a confirmation of what you're going through, and the person that you are dealing with can actually help you about that. If you feel like you like to open yourself up. Interesting. So I would like to see what is next in love for you. What's next in love for group number 2 there, guys? Quite many. Express your love, romantic feelings, and healing family issues in reverse. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So yeah, definitely there are some childness issues, especially when you don't want to, if you're resonating with not wanting to take any responsibilities of your actions, etc. But what I'm seeing is that this is something that's going to heal, that needs to be healing if you're aware or not aware. But I feel like this connection can actually help you. This person can actually help you to go through that. I do not feel that you need to go that alone. And also, there might be a conversation coming in your way about really being honest to each other. And can you see how this lady is actually, I feel like you're going to feel super like the weight has come off your shoulders, especially if you were holding yourself back of speaking your truth or like expressing some things on your mind, then that person's going to make you feel really relaxed and nurtured after you express your opinions. They're not going to try to get back at you. They're not going to make you feel bad after you express yourself. So it's just going to be on the opposite, and it's going to be a very nurturing, uplifting experience. And the feelings that you're feeling are mutual, actually. That conversation might lead to also, that conversation might lead you to get even closer. Yep, let go of control issues in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is mostly from your side. Maybe you do not like surprises. Like you want to just see things, you want to understand things always. Maybe you're quite an analytical person. So this is one advice from your guys telling that you can just actually do and speak up the things you want to do at that moment. This is going to be very beneficial for you and your partner's feelings and their responses are gonna ease it off for you to keep opening up more and more. So you're gonna meet in the middle. This is going to be a very useful actually connection. So one last advice for group number 2 for this situation on their mind, for the person on their mind. One last advice, please, there, guys. Okay, we have 2. By the book, 11, and breathe in reverse. Okay, so 29. It says up to 11, right? 11, 11. You guys might be really, really seeing a lot of 11s. But with the breathe card, I can say that you guys need to meditate and be present in the moment a bit more. If you have a tendency to dwell into your own head, your guys are saying that there's nothing to worry about. So if you just put a bit like, if you change your routine a little bit, for example, in a way that you add more things into your routine that are going to make you feel happier and relaxed at the moment, that's very useful and beneficial. Even drinking more water. And with the by the book, I feel like this is going to be like, even if that person is not quite traditional, this relationship has a potential to evolve very traditionally. That's a nice message. So it says that getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find a middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Playing things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want them to do. So your connection will deepen as a result. That's beautiful, actually. That's very logical. I really see that person you're inquiring with is quite a logical person as well. Wow. I really like this energy. I really like this reading. I hope it was really resonating with you. And I hope you will have an amazing rest of your week. But that's all I got for you. Hope to see you next time, group number 2. Bye. Hello, group number 3. If you have chosen this card, then this is going to be your reading. Before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I was feeling during your meditation. So I felt like you guys might be feeling stuck, like optionless. You might be not speaking up, not telling how you're feeling just because you don't feel confident about doing that. And I felt that heavy feeling on the jaw and on the third chakra, on our solar plexus. So it feels like that lack of confidence and not speaking up might be also causing some physical blockages as well in you, if there are any symptoms, but also I feel like you might be putting yourselves in the sidelines in a specific situations. But yeah, they were just general messages, so take it only as if they were resonating with you. So let's check your messages. So these cards are from, I guess, the Lover's Oracle. So they're going to be the messages you need to hear about this connection. First, it says that if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is a gateway to the soul. So I feel like you might be deep into your emotions, like you might be overthinking about the things and not feeling any solutions or finding a way out. But your guides are asking you to basically calm your mind and focus with your intuition and with your heart center. Especially this is the color of the solar plexus as well. So gaining your confidence or doing something that you feel confident about, or that sparks a light up in your soul, is a key to gain your confidence back, I feel. And the second card is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. If you have a tendency of overthinking, just like the one in here, it was saying that get out of your head and step into your intuition and heart. So you might be thinking about, if I do this, this would happen. If I do that, that could happen. So you're just looking out for an ultimate solution. But as I said in here, there's no right or wrong answers. So basically, the one that your soul is calling out for you to do is the thing that your soul is calling out for you to do. So you're kind of just creating resistance when you overindulge yourself or trying to overanalyze the situation, that you're keeping yourself stuck. But first, I would like to check with your energy, like what's your current energy towards the person on your mind, so that we can see that, you can see that if this reading is actually meant for you. And then I will jump into checking your person's intentions. But let's see, what is the group number 3's energy towards the person on their mind there, guys? What is the group number 3's energy towards the person on their mind? What's their energy towards the person on their mind? What do you want to tell it to group number 3? Okay, there's 4 of Swords in here, and this is like on the flip side. You can see that it's all burning down outside, but the old guy, he just prefers to stay inside and acts like basically he's in a winter sleep. So he just doesn't want to deal with the problems. So I feel like this is your approach. Like you just do not want to deal with the problems. You just do not see yourself strong enough for it. You just do not see yourself independent enough for it, or beautiful or handsome enough for it, or like there is lots of lacking of confidence in this card. With the 3 of Cups in reverse in here, maybe you just compare yourself with the other people around that person. or other people even in your friend group, that there might be a lot of comparison from your side that keep validifies to yourself that no, this is not enough, this is not enough. Let me see what else group number 3 is feeling towards that person. Page of Swords in reverse. It's like keeping everything inside and playing on the sidelines. This is in the reverse position. The Page of Swords is playing on the sidelines card. That's expressing how you're feeling, not expressing your emotions, keeping everything to yourself. You're going to get clarifications towards it. You might find yourself too naive as well. You just do not want to get played with, maybe, or you just do not want to get a bit be off on a issue for fun, let's say. If you have this kind of vulnerabilities from your past, from your childhood. Let me get one more card about how group number 3 is feeling towards their person. What's their energy towards their person? Justice. Okay, so you want things to be equal and fair, but you don't want to feel responsible of the results of your actions. What I'm feeling, but you might be dealing with an air sign. There's lots of air in here. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, especially with the Justice cards. With the Libra, it can be the issue as well in here. You just want things to balance out, especially with the Chariot card in here. You just want them to happen as fast as possible. You just want the opposite sides to balance each other out. You might not be feeling quite strong enough to make a decision or do that. You might be waiting for divine intervention. I wanted to get a clarification for the 4 of Swords in reverse, and here's a 3 of Wands. So whenever you want to picture the future, there's a lot of confliction. I mean, you just cannot find a way out, basically. That's very, very interesting. I want to understand why you feel like you're on the sidelines. Just one more clarification. Sun. It feels like maybe you waited for too long to take an action, and now you're like, I've been here for so long already, like, I don't feel like there's nothing else to do. Okay, but really, let's dive into how your person's feeling. There's also at the bottom of the 3 of Swords, there's some heartbroken energy. Maybe there was something happened and you couldn't be able to speak your mind up at that exact moment, but it's still like questioning your mind, it's still lingering on your mind, and now you feel like, no, it's too late. What can I even say now? It's going to be too absurd. But let's see, what are the intentions of the person on group number 3's mind there, guys? What are the intentions of the person on group number 3's mind? What are the intentions of the person on group number 3's mind? 6 of Wands in reverse. I'm not sure if that person is someone that you already disconnected from the past. I felt like past is in the past. So that person might be thinking that whatever has happened was in the past. 6 of Wands in reverse, it usually just tells me that there have been a battle, not like a battle, but like someone achieved something, but the effort behind the result hasn't been seen by the others quite much. So they haven't feel appreciated in whatever occasion it was, even if it was work, even if it was relationship. There was some unappreciation in the situation that I feel. With the Page of Wands in reverse, maybe the spark was gone, or someone was suppressed whenever they just wanna do something creative or express their emotions or lit up their soul. They were kind of suppressed. Okay, what else? What are the intentions of the person on group number three's mind with the High Priestess in reverse? There are blockages. Like, I will be honest what I feel, and only please take the ones that are resonating with you. Just a general reading. So you do not need to make that as resonating for you if it's not. But I feel like this person might not be wanted to connect it with you, contacted by you. They might have blocked you. I mean, there's also like spiritual block. Like with the high priestess, I cannot talk about like physical things, but there's some energetic blockage over here. There's some imbalance from one side, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there was some imbalance of the emotions that one side was trying to protect themselves, I guess. But let's see. What are the intentions of the person in group number three's mind? What are the intentions of the person on group number three's mind? Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's like, I just want to say social disagreement. Like Nine of Cups in this card, when it comes upright, I will check. It also just, in an interesting way, represents some like social gatherings. But with it being like in a reverse position, it feels like you might not be so popular right now in this person's life. You might feel like left out. Where are the cups? Swords. Are we starting? Cups. Okay, great. Nine of Cups. In reverse, it says that smugness, false pride, you are not as popular as you think you are, unfriendliness. I definitely feel like you guys might not be talking right now, and things might have also ended a bit abruptly as well. Yeah. Maybe someone was making themselves perceive as someone else than how they were actually. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to say bad blood, but I keep just feeling this song. Was it from the Taylor Swift, the Bad Blood? Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Like someone decided to like take themselves away, strip themselves away from any kind of confliction. Please clarify the Six of Wands in reverse in here. Okay, the shadow self, and that's the devil. So I feel like there was too much like karmic lessons attached to this situation. So someone finally pulled themselves back. It might not be even about you. It might be both-sided, but even from the other person's side, it might be the case that there were too many things coming up into the surface for them, which was quite similar with what they have already experienced. So they just pulled themselves back from the situation when they realized actually this is not like equal give and take. Or they felt like themselves as a victim in the situation, because when you just look at that girl, she is just kind of like alone in there. She looks at the devil, but the boy in here, he cannot help her. Okay. So yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. The commitment has been broken already. So why the High Priestess in reverse? Four of Pentacles and the High Priest in reverse. Okay. Just as I said that the commitment has been broken, and here is the High Priest, which is a Hierophant in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Someone literally decided to strip themselves away from a situation that they were trying to hold on for a while. Yeah. Maybe things that they were like also dealing with were kind of untraditional as well. I usually really do not check the meaning of the tarot cards, but within here, I just really want to, especially with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant says that in the reverse meaning, receiving unreliable or unsuitable advice, making a hasty or poor decision, expecting others to make a decision for you. Yeah, I mean, like something was stuck for a long while, so the other party just pull themselves away from that situation. They neutralize themselves, basically. Why the Nine of Cups is in here in reverse? Everything is in reverse except the shadow side. Ooh, okay, that really flew out. Let me get the card. So this is the Temperance. I'm not sure if that was reverse or not, but if that person pulled themselves away, so they felt like they find balance after that, there was a new chapter started after the communication has been stopped. But just to be sure, as a clarification, with the Temperance and the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords usually represents like not being able to move away from a situation or keep coming back to the same thing. But if that would be the case, it's just under the Justice card, and here there needs to be justice served about this situation, what I am feeling it. Okay, let's see, what do you need to know about this connection, group number 3? What else do you need to know about this connection? You keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. There is some anger in here. You guys might really need to work on your root chakra. You might be also having issues around your stability, security, financially. But, wow, okay, that's really the fears in her eyes. Like, there might have been an argument in this situation, basically. How things have ended might be so much left up in the air, and there might have been some argument also. If it has ended, then it hasn't ended well. And use your time well was a reverse at the bottom of the deck. Make every moment count. So someone might be feeling that you're running out of time. Time is against you, and there has been as I was saying before, like it has been a long while since the thing happened, so you cannot just communicate right now, or there might be that kind of time restrictions on your mind. A moment's regret is reversed at the bottom of the deck as well. Nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you made a mistake. So yeah, you might be just really reminiscing on the old times. That might have been a past connection, and you might be trying to just keep up with the memories, but at the same time thinking that actually it's already late. Very, very interesting. I'd like to see what is next in love for you, group number 3. What's next in love for group number 3? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. If you're in a current relationship, then this is a sign from your guides that in a soon future, when you just realize things that makes you feel a bit anxious, just do not sweep them under the carpet, but just put attention on them, because whenever we feel anxious, it's just because something is not resonating with our level of frequency. Either we are lower or we are higher. So something is not resonating there. So there is something needed to be released. So this is the way of how our energetic body is actually warning us. So they are saying that pay attention to them. Other than that, if that's a past connection already, and there are these kind of anger problems, anger issues, or something has gone bad, you might be also into graffiti. By the way, just a very side note, I just saw this one over here. But yeah, then this is a message of basically not ignoring what has caused this issue. Like, if this connection is on your mind and keep coming on your mind, there should be a reason for it. And that reason might be very well that you need to actually resolve the main issue of why this connection has ended in such an abrupt way, and why it just triggered things for you, and what were those triggers. And your message is like staying optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Let me get more cards about what's next in love for group number 3. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, this is that self-doubt card that I was feeling. I guess there's lots of deception that you put on yourself. That's not feeling good enough. The lackness is just coming from your core. Like the beliefs that you just dictated it to yourself. Love wants to come, but only when you first accept to give it to yourself. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Whatever just happened in this connection you're asking about, it meant it to happen. There's something big purpose. There's some more big purpose playing it around, and it's mostly to teach you something. And I'm very well seeing it as a karmic thing, as a karmic lesson. Yeah, the romantic feelings that just came in reverse, they were just like worn off. What I kind of feel. I want to get one last advice for group number 3 about the situation in their mind. What's your advice for group number 3, Spirit? What's your advice for group number 3? Chaos and conflict. I'm not sure in which position it wanted to come, but I'll just take it in upright position. I kind of feel like trying to see the silver lining, but let's see the relationship message. So it says that stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to resolve. So this is an opportune moment to learn about your values. Your sense of self was really important to you. That's what I was doing. I will turn to page. Yep. So some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it is not necessary to fight. The anger card. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. So things can become electric and enlightening, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. Wow, that was actually a very beautiful advice card to just end the reading with. But yeah, that's basically all I got for you, group number 3. And at the bottom of the deck, there's the thinker card. So, and there's like 33 and 44. The repeating numbers might be a very well a message for you that whenever you see them, you might need to put attention on what you are feeling at this exact moment, because most probably your spirit guides have a message for you. You can check those messages as well. But one other message is that you are too much over your head. So this is all I got for you, group number 3. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was resonating. So, and I wish you an amazing rest of your week. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.